I don't like preaching. I love it. I always have from a little boy when I would sit in the church and hear the preacher with their rhythmic sound and the choir back them up and even the pew preach their own sermon back to the preacher. I don't like preaching. I love it. From the time I put together my own congregation of toys so that they too may hear the gospel and know that God has come to save even their soul. I don't like preaching. I love it. And I love preaching, but I hate the call. Because when I came to Christ as a child, I thought it was all fun and games. And while it was fun, there were serious matters at hand. Not just souls to be saved, but lives to be changed, communities to be transformed. There was a seriousness about the call that I was not willing to partake in. 6 years old, I heard the voice of God, and yet at 18, that was when I accepted my call. I tried to run as far as I possibly could, but the call kept catching me. I hate the call because it causes you to act outside of yourself. I hate the call because it makes you more than what you ever wanted to be. I hate the call, but I love God. Because I love God, I decided that I was going to embrace the call, despite the fact that it hated me, that I hated it. So there I was at Belmont, trying to go into music business. And God kept me up all night, every night, for an entire semester. Couldn't sleep, couldn't eat, because the call kept nagging me. Switched over to the religion department, and there I learned more about what I did not know. And I became okay with what I did not know about God, trusting in the faith that I had that God would reveal when necessary. It was there that I met Dr. Dwight Moody, who came to Belmont and tried to sign me up for this new thing called the Academy of Preachers. Never heard of it before. How do I know it was going to work? Are you sure you're not just trying to scam me and take my money? I understand that you have this person on board that is from the school, but we're not really that good of friends, so I can't even trust what they have to say. How do I know that you're not just trying to bamboozle me? I believe I was one of the last ones to register. As a matter of fact, they kept calling me day after day, and I kept pushing their phone call over to voicemail because I did not want to go to the Academy of Preachers. I was afraid of the call, afraid of meeting other young preachers like myself, afraid of no longer being alone in the call. He wore me down. As you know, Dwight has a way of doing that because he will not stop calling. So eventually I had to answer his call. When I answered and I got to the Academy of Preachers, and I saw everyone who had similar calls, who had similar struggles, who had similar loves for preaching, I knew that God had called me. So by the end, I decided that I did not any longer hate the call. Not only did I love God, but now I loved the call. Because I found out that there were others willing to hold up the standard with me. Yeah. There were others that when I had fallen, they would pick me back up. Yeah. I loved the call because I learned that there were others in cities all around the United States that were willing to say yes to God and continue the message. Never liked preaching. I love it. I love preaching so much, but I hated the call. But I love God. And God brought me to a group of people who also love God. And now because of that, I've been transformed to say, not only do I love God, but I love the call. And I love the preaching that comes with the call. God bless.